What is up, everybody? We are here in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park today, hiking the up to Abrams Falls. We're gonna be doing a little loop, going up Little Bottoms Trail, and we're gonna make it all the way to the falls, and then come back down Rabbit Creek. This is kind of pretty normal for the trail. You can little step stones, but there's a couple big where you actually have to cross Abrams Creek, and that is why I wore my sandals today. You can see my pasty white feet. And all right, guys, we are here at Abrams Falls. All right, I think I said that right. But yeah, it's about almost 8:30. So about 2.5 hours to get here. But yeah, the falls are just going back behind us. Stop, have a quick snack, and then we'll head up to the Cades Cove parking area. All right, we are back on the trail, heading towards the Abrams Falls or Abrams Creek. I don't know the name of it. Parking area up by Cades Cove. I expect we're going to run into a lot of people coming up here. It's a very popular trailhead, like I said earlier. But it's funny. It's closed Monday through Thursday for maintenance, and I forgot about that. And it kind of freaked me out there for a second. But then I remember today's Friday, so we can still hike on it. But yeah, we're gonna head up there. Once we get to the trailhead, that's where it meets up with Rabbits Creek. There's a little parking area, some bathrooms up there. Kind of a little nice area to hang out. Then we'll take the Rabbit Creek Trail back up to the Abrams Creek Campground Ranger Station area, and that'll be the hike. So yeah, right now, until we're on the bridge crossing. But yeah, we're heading up there, and we'll be there soon. You can tell it's a whole lot flatter than it is. Definitely more well traveled. This is I've already seen a beginning of the day hikers, and I guess I'm a day hiker too, but on the beginning of like the Cades Cove hikers. Saw a couple fishermen, but yeah, it's from the falls. It's about 2.5 miles to the parking lot. So I've done this trail a bunch of times. It's gonna get steep here in a second, but luckily we're gonna go down the steepest part of the trail. So keep on going. So horses use this trail, and it looks like they've got horse crap all over it. If I can avoid stepping in this today, I think it'll be a good day. All right, we are at the Abrams Falls Trailhead parking area. As you can tell, it is already packed, and it's only 9:30. But we're in Cades Cove, so it's what you can expect. But yeah, we'll head back there after hearing this a little bit and go up the Rabbit Creek Trail. So on all trails it says it's 11 miles round trip, but I'm starting to get kind of suspicious of that. I've got a feeling we're going to do probably roughly, I don't know, right now the watch says we're at 8. So I've got a feeling we're going to do probably almost 14 today. But that's okay. We're going to head down Rabbit Creek Trail. All right, we are heading up Rabbit Creek Trail, and I can already tell this is a big difference from what we just got off of. Rocking through the creek bed pretty much the whole time. Already crossed Rabbit Creek once. We'll see how many times we cross it again. I know we gotta cross Abrams Creek, but yeah, so far, if you do this one, you will get wet. All right, but we're working our way over there, and we'll be back to the car. How's it going? We're still on the Rabbit Creek Trail. We should be getting close to campsite 15, I believe, here pretty soon. Stop there, eat a little bit of lunch. It's currently 11 o'clock, so we've been going for about an hour and a half, or 2 hours, since an hour and a half, since we last left the Cades Cove area. It says right now we're about just under 11 miles for the day. So we're continuing to go down the trail here. I think it's going to be longer than, I don't think the All Trails was correct at all on this one, but that's okay. We're still making good time. That's why you start early in the morning, but we're making good time. We're going to stop once we get to or the campsite 15. We'll stop there by the creek, kind of soak our feet a little bit. All right, we're down here. Campsite 15 is just right up there. I came down here though. There's a little nice spot tucked away by the creek. Yeah, we're gonna eat our gas station ham sandwich today. And yeah, honestly, I think we're getting close towards the Hannah Mountain Junction. I forgot my map in my GPS today, so I can't tell you. But right now the watch is saying 12 miles. So roughly, I'd say maybe about 2.5, 3 at the most left. And then we'll get to the car and probably go get a burger or something like that. All right, so we're at the Hannah Mountain Trail Junction with Rabbit Creek. We just came up this way. Says we've got about 2.7 miles till we get down there. So right now it's 12:04. If you can read that there, so it's 12. I'm gonna see if I can push it. We're gonna try to get there as close to 1 as possible. What's up? All right, so we are getting ready to hit the last creek water crossing. This is like even hardly a quarter mile after the crossing back to the car. Oh man. But I think I know what I did wrong. I think I read All Trails wrong. And this is why, if you're gonna do it, you're gonna have to save it. Because I did not. I think what I read was 11.1 miles was if you did like the Pine Mountain Loop and you crossed over there at Hannah Mountain Trail, and then you went up to the waterfall and then you came back. I think that's what the 11.1 miles is at. I think it stuck in the mud there. Good night. But yeah, so I think that's what I did. Oh man, I just stepped in mud. All covered now. Back of the leg. But so ends up it's gonna be about 15.5, so about 15.5 miles instead of the 11 I had originally planned, but that's okay. It was a good day. It's about 12:57, so almost 1. So I'll probably get there a little after 1 once we get to the car. Luckily for my muddy feet, we're ready to do a water crossing, so see you on the other side. All right, and we are back at Abrams Creek. So yeah, this is a pretty good hike. Actually, I really like this one a whole lot. Not like stunning views, but I mean just the general scenery. I don't know, my hair looks great. But yeah, just the general scenery. Right now the watch has got us at 15.8 miles, so about give or take 15 and a half. But yeah. So yeah, we're heading back to the car. We'll go home, get some food, and dry out a little bit. That last water crossing got us soaked. But I'll head home and see you later.